Yo, what's up, everyone, and welcome back to another Raid Shadow Legends video. In this video, I'm going to show you guys the top 10 overall legendaries within Raid Shadow Legends. So let's jump right into it. So first and foremost, I'm going to show you guys the #1 best overall legendary. A lot of people actually own him, which is really lucky of that because he's really good as a really good support legendary champion. Crit rate, not that doesn't even matter. This is what matters. Increase inflicts 15% more damage against targets under poison debuffs. Now he pairs great with a lot of legendary champions actually have the 5% poison debuff, in case you didn't know. So this is another great one, which can be reduced to 3 turns. Removes all debuffs from all allies. Places 2 15% continuous heal for all allies for 2 turns, which is 30%, and places 2 5% poison debuffs on all enemies for 2 turns. So yeah, really great champion. And then there's this. He is just a great overall support champion. Definitely, I see why he's #1 on the leaderboard. What is this? 20 accuracy off the buyout? That's crazy. And of course, attacks all heals this champion and all allies by 20%, which can actually be increased by 40% with the 20% increase in damage. So definitely #1 overall. But there is someone that can actually tie with him. And I'm going to show you guys one of the Dark Elves that I actually own. Her name is Zavia. She is a force champion. Increased ally attack in all battles by 33%. Great in dungeons, clan boss. I don't know if this really. I think this does affect clan boss. That's another reason why she's so good. So attack one enemy 3 times. Each hit has a 40% chance of placing a 5% poison buff. This is the highest you can get on this triple attack. Really great. Increased by 20% damage. And here is another one that makes it really good. Attacks all enemies 2 times. Each hit has a 50% chance of placing a 5%, which can be increased to 75%. And then this is one of my favorites for the arena, mostly, and some dungeons, especially Ice Golem Peak. Attacks all enemies. Enemies killed by this skill cannot be revived. This works really well in the Ice Golem Peak. Deals damage from all poison debuffs on the target instantly. And there are some times where I can get 10 poison debuffs. Will only deal half of the standard damage when this skill hits bosses. It still does crazy damage though once you get that plus 20%. Here we go. Calamitas Partner level 1. This is crazy. Attacks one enemy, applies a debuff spread effect. Taking 4 random debuffs from the target and placing them on all enemies. Only available when Belnor is on the same team. So he's going to be our 3rd legendary champion that we're going to be looking at. He is a high elf, I believe. And he is a void champion legendary attack. He has 24% crit rate. Attack one enemy, places a 5% poison debuff, a 50% decrease attack debuff, a 30% decrease speed debuff, and a 50% decrease accuracy debuff for 2 turns. Only available when Zavia is on the same team. So yeah, these 2 pair super well together. And he has some really good basic attacks and overall A1, A2, and A3 skills. So the 30% increased crit rate buff on all allies for 1 turn if this is attack critical. I would think you want to buff his crit rate and maybe even his accuracy. Places a 60% decreased defense and the weaken and increased debuff on this champion for 2 turns. It kills an enemy, but the weaken and decreased defense, really good. Now this is actually surprising to have on him. Attack one enemy will heal this champion equal to any surplus damage if the target is killed. He can be really good in the arena. Clan boss, almost definitely. So there is my top 3. Bad Alakazar, Zavia, and Bellinor, really good. Now Eleanor, she's super good too as a legendary attack. A lot of people like her just because her places a burn debuff for 2 turns. It cannot be resisted. Clan boss, OP as hell, and the 5% debuff makes her one of the best clan boss damage dealers. Deals damage from all poison debuffs on all enemies instantly. What? Definitely in the top 4. You can't do anything. I mean, she is so good. There's other good high elves, but yeah. Okay, her right here. She's gonna change the meta. She is gonna change it. All right. So increase ally speed in the ring by 33%. That's the highest you get. Revives all dead allies to 35% HP. Then fills the turn meter of all allies by 20%. Can be reduced to a 5 cooldown. Grants an extra turn to this champion if an ally was successfully revived. Crazy, right? Fills this turn meter of all allies by 30% and 50% increase attack buff on all allies for 2 turns. Heals all allies by 25% of their max HP if they have less than 50% HP. Gonna be one of the top tier arena champions. Just ridiculous. Attacks all enemies 1 time, has a 75 chance of decreasing the duration of all enemy buffs by 1 turn. And can be increased to what? 95%. That is just disgusting. And 30% chance of placing a 25 weaken debuff for 2 turns, which you can increase to 50%. She is, as a support champion, she's 120 speed. Say what? Top 5 easily. She's gonna be one of the best. Not much I can say. And here is another one, Lugan. I actually had him on my other account, but he's like top endgame tier. He's hard to get. He's a legendary HP champion. You really need to build him towards HP, and it's really difficult to get the right combination of just overall stats. So best of luck if you do have him, but he's a really good HP champion. He's really good for the overall team to help them stay alive. Heals all allies except this champion by 20% of the damages to his max HP. So if you can get him to 6-star and get him up his HP up to close to 40k, you can do between 3 to 6,000 max or HP to each character. Here's a really good skill. Attacks all. It's really good in the arena as well. Attacks all enemies. Has a 80% chance of placing a block cooldown skill, so you can't use your cooldowns for 2 turns. This is really problematic in the arena, and can be increased to almost 100%, but that's 7 levels. That's a lot of legendaries. And of course the ally protection. Pretty great, although it makes him take way more damage, so I would definitely 6-star him immediately. So he would be my number 6. Lord Chamfort is kind of interesting, but there's definitely better ones out there. Black Knight is okay, not the greatest. There's some really good Void Battle Lords. Burn's pretty good. So let's go ahead and check out the Sacred Order. Now, here's 2 really good combinations, and they're actually in the same. So Cupidus is going to be in my top 7, Venus number 8, and of course, Sir Nicholas is a beast. But let's go ahead and look at Cupidus. Cupidus he's a monster. Him and Venus together. Destroy. I don't know if them compared to Zavia. I can't remember his name now. Attacks all damage base 15% if the target has any debuffs. Attacks 3 times at random. Each hit has a 50 chance of placing a HP burn debuff for 2 turns, which can be increased to 75%. Yeah, he's really good. 25% more damage to targets under debuff, only when Venus is on a team, and he's kind of like Zavia. I don't know how good solo he would be, but he has a lot of AoE, so yeah, he'd probably be really good for solo. Let's check out Venus, which is a Void champion. Why do they have to be Void, the partners? That makes them so hard to obtain. So it types one enemy 2 times, 53% chance of placing a 5% poison debuff for 2 turns, really great. Attacks all enemies 75%, placing a decreased defense, and weaken debuff. I don't know how good the weaken is. I don't know if it's 25% or a 30%, but regardless, still really good. 50% chance of placing. See, these two would pair so well against the clan boss just because of their HP burn. It'd just be absolutely ridiculous between the two of them. Same thing with Bellinor and Zavia. The poison would be really good, but they also have the poison, so who's really would be able to do more clan boss damage? It's really hard to say. 50% of an extra turn. Removes all buffs from all enemies. I think they would pair really well in the arena as well. So yeah, here's my number 9. Sir Nicholas he's easy top 5. So easy. He's definitely one of the best. As an HP champion, he has really good defense and really good resist. I think he should have way better accuracy when you look at his attack. So attack one enemy, 50% chance of placing a freeze debuff for 1 turn. This debuff cannot be resisted. So 50% chance, you gotta think about it. It's really good. And here's where it gets really interesting. He's really good in the later rounds of the clan boss just because of the shield debuff, 30% equal of the damage inflicted. So places unkillable and 15% buff on off. He's ridiculous. We would bring that down to 4. Oh my god. Now it's going to be hard to choose my number 10. Who is it going to be? I'm not going to go Wizard or Origin. They're not really good. I mean, they are, but it's just a tough choice to have. Barbarians have some good ones. A lot of people like using Atlan. Even Valkyrie is really good. She has surprisingly good HP. Turvald is okay as a Void champion. Of course, the Sacred Order has some really good ones. So I don't want to look at these. I've already looked at her. I feel like for number 10, it's such a tough choice. Okay, I think it's got to be Nethril. He's such a great legendary attack champion to have full clan boss. He has that 63% for damage, that 40 assist, surprisingly high attack and HP for 6-star ascended. So yeah, 5% poison debuff for 2 turns, 30% attacks them 3 times. Next to really good to Zavia, but Zavia is a little bit better. Attacks all enemies, has a 50% chance of placing a stun debuff on all enemies for 1 turn. Places 30% decreased speed if the target is not under the stun. So yeah, you're getting one or the other. And it can decrease the turn meter by 75%. He would be really great for clan boss no matter what. So there it is, guys. There is my top 10 legendaries. If you enjoyed the video, give this video a thumbs up. I did move my webcam and just removed the overlay to make the video look overall professional. So if you guys could remember to subscribe to the channel, I would really greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great and wonderful day.